Tips for techs in the field working on a YHM modulating variable capacity outdoor unit with inverter board and compressor made by Mitsubishi. This is a 5-stage inverter system. If you're working on this unit, if you're going to charge it, I've got some tips for you. So anytime you charge this unit, you're going to have a board at the very bottom of this panel here, and it's going to have an LED display, and that LED display is going to have a C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, and that's going to indicate the cooling operational mode, and then that being the 5 stages. Number 5 means high speed, number 1 low speed. So this unit, it's got a actual dip set on the board, L, M, H, and then N, low, medium, high, and then normal. You're going to put it in the H mode. You're going to put that dip set in the H position, and then you're going to turn the unit on and commission. It's going to throw it in high speed. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to run it, it will go into high speed depending on the thermostat setting and what the load is inside. If its run time is long enough, you'll be able to see that it'll say C5 on the LED display on that board. When you see C5, you're able to charge that unit properly. If you don't do that, if you don't wait for C5 and you charge it in C3 or C4, you're not going to get accurate charge, and I don't want you guys to learn that the hard way. Got a set of S-man gauges, and I've got those hooked up, and I've got my temperature probes so that I can accurately measure my superheating and subcooling. Superheating and subcooling refers to how starved or flooded each coil is. You want to make sure you have the right amount of liquid refrigerant. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions about the YHM outdoor unit, let me know, and I'll try to answer any questions I get. Again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to have tools.